was so. Don't let me down.
Okay, but anyways, like you guys just saw, I'm just showing you guys how to have flow in your Fortnite montages. So this is more of a cinematic side. You can copy all this stuff for like your highlights and stuff. So this is After Effects too. So, but let's just get straight into it. So first of all, I already have all my stuff imported. So my 3 cinematics and my song. And here I'm gonna click this new composition button. I'm gonna make sure my frame rate is at 24 FPS and just press OK. And now once you're in here, you can drag your song and you're gonna find the beats where you want to sync to. So I'm gonna find them real quick. Okay, but I found my 3 beats. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trim it down and put it to the start of the comp. So as you can see right here, my 3 beats are like this. So basically, I'm just gonna have 3 cinematics. So right here, 1, 2, 3. And basically, you can save your project by pressing Ctrl S. I'm just gonna do how to have flow. And once you do that, you're gonna find your first cinematic you want to use. So I believe this is it. And we're gonna want to do drag it into your comp. And now we're gonna do press Ctrl-Alt-T on your keyboard to trim it down. Put this to the start, and just drag this time thing right here all the way until you find where you want it to start. But once you find where you want it to start, so I want to start right here. So I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna go to this marker. I'm gonna find all the way. Just click this right arrow, delete the keyframe, and then just drag this right until you want where you want it to stop. So you don't want to have it to where they're running full speed if it's a running scene. So just like bring it back a little bit. So right here, and then I'm just gonna cut it down right there. And now you're gonna make sure you have the flow plugin. So I'll leave a tutorial on how to get that in the description. And I'll also have these presets for my flow in the description. But what you're gonna want to do to import them, you just press this button right here, import library, and you're gonna find where you downloaded the flow files. And you're gonna highlight these 2 keyframes and click God time remap, press apply, and then it'll look something like this. So it's pretty smooth. If you want, you can bring this up a little more. Like that looks pretty good. So we're gonna move on to the second cinematic, and you're just gonna repeat this for every single time. So you're gonna find where you want it to start. So it'll be right about there, and then we're gonna go here, find this marker, drag that, and then just fix it up right there, trim it down, boom, and then highlight the keyframes, add the God time remap, and it'll look something like this. So it looks pretty clean so far. I'm gonna add our 3rd cinematic and just repeat the same process. So I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, but once you are done, it should look something like this. And what you can do, you can just highlight all these, press U on your keyboard, and I'll get rid of all the keyframes. You can also go over here and just drag down like this, and you can remove all the audio. So now we're gonna move on to pan crop real quick. So for pan crop, this is what I do. I press S, keyframe it, R, keyframe it, P, keyframe it, press U on my keyboard. I add a keyframe at the end, and I go towards the middle of the clip. I add a keyframe. I add keyframes, and I'm gonna go here, separate dimensions for the positioning. I'm going to scale this up to about 111 is good. And you're gonna rotate it in whatever direction you want. I'm gonna rotate it to like probably -3 looks good to me. And then you can move the positioning a little bit if you want, and you can drag that down a little bit. And so you just want to pan crop it so it kind of goes in like that, and then it zooms out. Put the positioning right here to like 101, and you're gonna change the rotation to like the opposite of what you did, but I'm gonna do just 1, so it'll rotate a little bit out. And you're gonna repeat that, but you're also gonna import the other 2 ones, so I'll have it in the description. So highlight over these first 2 keyframes on all of them, do the pan crop in, press apply, and then highlight these, and then do the pan crop out, and press apply, and then it'll look like that. And you're just gonna repeat this for every cinematic. And for the second scene, you're just gonna do the same keyframes, separate the dimensions, and then what you're gonna want to do though is make sure that this rotation is 1, so this rotation will be -1, and then add the keyframe here, and then the rotation will go the other way, so put it to 3, zoom it in a little bit, and then we'll move that way just like so. And you're just gonna do the same thing every time. This is gonna go to -1, and we're gonna put this to 101. Then we're gonna do the same thing for the the flow. So apply that, and then do the pan crop in. And I'm gonna do that for the next scene also. So, and I'm just gonna do that for the next scene, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, but once you are done, you can get rid of all the keyframes, and it looks something like this. And after that, you're gonna press Ctrl-Alt-Y over everything, make an adjustment layer, trim it down on each side, real quick, and you're gonna add a motion tile to your clip, to the adjustment layer. Put height to 333, and same for the width. Press mirror edges, and then you're also gonna add linear wipe. Boom. Put the transition completion to like 9. Put the wipe angle to 0. These will give us some black bars. Press Ctrl D, select linear wipe, press Ctrl D, and change the wipe angle to 180 on the second one. That'll give us some black bars. Then you can add whatever other effects you want, and basically that's it. So you can add some light leaks, you can add some shake, some chromatic aberration if you want. I don't know. You can add anything, but the final product will be like this. And I did this under 5 minutes, so it'll like a little over 5 minutes. So it normally, if you take your time on this, then it'll come out a lot better. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.
Start tripping, we gon' get the bag. She down on my back, she like living fast. She